I think we've probably produced some of our greatest episodes ever, about to go to air. Without exception, really. I just keep reading the scripts and keep thinking we can't keep doing this. How do they keep writing these things? And I'm not just saying that because we're doing television here. It's been wonderful. Momentum Deferred, of course, was just astonishing. But some of the stuff we've done since is equal to that, certainly equal to that, at least. You know, we've done some funny ones in here where we get people stoned, or with one the other day where Walter was stoned, or I mean, it's just very strange. And I kind of like it when I knock people out. I knocked out an FBI agent the other day. How Walter gets away with this, I don't know. He just sort of experiments on people when he wants to. So we have a lot of fun in here. It's usually fairly hilarious when we're working here, because there's so much to do, there's so much to experiment with, and it's such a silly place. But also, this is where, I mean, the gore effect happens in here, because this is where Walter and Astrid and Peter get into all of the various bodies and so forth. Walter gets very upset if there's no body to play with. He says that at one stage. He gets quite cross in one scene where he says there's no body and there's no food on board, which is kind of sums him up, really. We're out of the lab more, because Peter now is kind of like an independent operator instead of trailing around looking after Walter. So Peter is becoming more active. Walter and Astrid have become buddies. It's sort of a strange little team. And so we go out. The episode we're shooting at present, Walter and Astrid, I think we only had a brief time in the lab. The rest of the time we're out on location. And the next episode, I think we're on location nearly all the time too, which is kind of interesting. Mind you, we'll never lose the lab, because this is the sort of heart of Fringe. So we love coming back. I love doing these interviews in here this morning.